welcome to the 9th module of Abundance Portal, Peace of Abundance. In this module, we'll discover or uncover the secrets of being at peace at all times and how to experience the highs and the lows of the flows of life. So without further ado, let's bring Sacred Healing Arts onto your screens. Wonderful. Relax into the music, the sound, the colors, the graphic. And the divine magic statement for this module is, I make peace with all contrasts of abundance. I make peace with all contrasts of abundance. Feel how true does your body feel with that statement. Do you appreciate or are at peace with the contrast of abundance, or are you upset when things are not working your way and you always want to be in the same flow? Regardless of what your body is saying, just make a note of it and let it go. And now let's go to Ravishing Ravine to answer the questions on Peace of Abundance.
Hello.
Hello.
Really excited for this module. We've had lots of emails come in about this one in particular. The first question that we've had sent in is, what do you mean by contrast of abundance?
So this comes from the idea that everything that is, there is a direct and opposite of that. So for every good, there is perceptive bad. For everything that is beautiful, there is ugliness. For everything there is right, there is wrong. For everything there is, let's say, scarce, that is abundant. So the contrast of abundance means that when you are on the other side of the spectrum of goodness and badness and beauty and ugliness and rightness and wrongness and scarcity and abundance, you know that soon you will bounce back to the other side, because where there is abundance, there is scarcity. Where there is rightness, there's wrongness. Where there is beauty, there's ugliness. Where there's goodness, there's badness. So it's all part of the same parcel. And if you want to go it energetically, you will say the yin and the yang. Everything is within the circle. The scarcity or abundance, or let's say envy and appreciation, these are all the contrast of a vibration. What we do is we judge the bad things, we judge the ugly things, we judge the scarce things, and we think that it is not okay to experience both. And we're saying here that we have to make peace with the contrast. Why? Because they are the laws of nature. Just like tide, there's not always high tide season. Sometimes tide is high, sometimes tide is low. Same goes with your abundance level. That sometimes you'll have money, sometimes you won't have money. Sometimes you will be in a relationship, sometimes you won't be in a relationship. That doesn't mean that you're not abundant. That just means you're experiencing the other side of the spectrum. It's like I've said to you before, that you're always abundant. If you're focusing on lack, you're abundant in lack. So it's where you're focusing on and appreciating the contrast of the same vibration.
So by appreciating the contrast, how will that make a difference to our day-to-day lives?
This will change the way you even look at the weather, because so many people, their idea of abundance is big things. If you have a big status and you have a good job or you have a great lifestyle, you're traveling, that's how people understand abundance. And we're saying here, if you make peace of one day it will be rain, one day it will be sunny, one day you'll catch the bus on time, one day you'll miss the bus. So it's really making peace in the simple things of contrast. That's where I feel you really to open up neutrality of abundance. So if you notice in this diagram, what we are referring here, the center point. The center point is the peaceful point. The center point of goodness and badness and rightness and wrongness and beauty and ugliness is the point of peace, where you can be beautiful and at peace, you can be ugly and at peace. And a lot of people find it really hard, and they say, Sidra, these are very harsh words that you are using, bad, ugly, and let's say wrongness. And I'm saying, yeah, but they are all part of the same spectrum. Just like coin has two sides, the head and the tail. Regardless of what flips, you don't judge it for having a tail. It's just there. So are those contrasting vibrations to allow you to experience and appreciate the whole palette of life.
Wow, thank you so much. That's so eye-opening.
Amazing. So shall we go into the Golden Temple of Time and really into the peaceful room of the temple and see how we can integrate the contrast and really appreciate the different ways of life. If you could just sit back and relax. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and a breath out. Focusing on your breathing helps you to quieten your mind. Allow your mind and your body to relax, to let go. Let go of all that has happened, all that will happen. This time is specially for you. No one wants anything. No one needs anything. This is your time to allow the light of time to wrap you in a wonderful cocoon of time. Beautiful. Going up, up, up and above. Dissolving the room you're in, the city you're in, the country you're in, the continent you're in. This most beautiful starry sky. So many stars in the galaxy. In the center of it all is a big blue moon. And you take your consciousness safely into the center point of the soul kingdom, the blue moon, the healing gardens, where the grass is green, springy beneath your feet. The sun is shining, gently warming your skin, and the temperature is just right. And by invoking the law of free will, you open up space. In the northeast side of the garden is a wonderful golden temple of time. And we call upon the lords of time, the lords of karma, the lords of civilization, the lords of human species to come together and open a space in the golden temple of time for the room of peaceful times. So you imagine entering the room of peaceful times, and currently all the judgments that you might be stuck in, the goodness, the badness, the rightness, the wrongness, the ugly and the beautiful. Allow a ball of light to be filled in the entire matrix of your time, to release, remove and clear all those times where there were conflict, all those times where there was mutiny, starvation, deprivation, war, murder, suicide, depression. Allow those times to be dissolved in the oneness of light, and allow the golden orb to fill the entire space. Feel the golden light to be filled in your crown center, connecting to your vision, bringing peace into your throat, entering compassion into your heart, radiating power from your solar plexus, connecting with your creation, allowing the base to be infused with this golden orb, radiating abundant times at all times, peaceful times at all times. Wonderful. Let go, take a deep breath in and a breath out. Once again, breathe in and breathe out. And whenever you're ready, slowly and gradually bring your consciousness into your body, patting your legs and your arms, opening your eyes, and welcome back.
Thank you very much. That was really, really powerful.
And I feel this transmission was really, really important because our ancestors, even though we might be experiencing peaceful times in this body, but in our genetic code, there's starvation, there's war, there's deprivation, there's depression, there's murder, there's suicide. And all those memories of those times doesn't let us be in peaceful times. So I really encourage those of you who have experienced this in their family, make sure you come back to this transmission over and over again and see how that changes your psyche, your perception of life.
Would it even be a good idea to imagine inviting those people into the healing garden to join us through that process?
100%. Look, this is the beauty of this piece. It's the light realm. It's the realm of intention. It's the realm of energy. So when you are next time experiencing this, you can take into the peaceful times, you can bring all those ancestors and all those stuff. When I'm saying all these words, you imagine the people who experience it are being healed through the golden temple of time.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Absolute pleasure, which is why this module's home play is the chapter Knowing versus Owning. That's why this chapter is so important, because we all know all these things, that we should be kind, we should be caring, we should be loving. But when stuff really happens in our external reality, who we become dictates who we really are. So keep watching these. Make sure you tap out of the Sacred Healing Arts, feel the difference, make a note of it, and we look forward to connecting with you in the next module.